A nice big bowl full of chili. Welcome to a brand new episode of Go. I'm your host, Dana Giesbrecht, and we are on location at Churchill Square. Yeah, that's my chili. Doesn't that look nice? I can't wait to dive into it. Steaming chili on a cold, rainy day. The rodeo is officially back in town, the Canadian Finals Rodeo, and Edmontonians are out in full force celebrating with their cowboy hats, their cowboy boots, and a lot of rodeo spirit. On the show today, of course, I'm going to dive into this. We're going to find out who's making the best chili, and we're also going to learn all about the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation. Stay tuned, it's going to be a great show. But up first, they call him the James Bond of the sky, and now the ultimate con artist story is hitting the Edmonton stage. Here's Sean TV's Bianca Jade. Thanks for that, Bianca. One of my favorite movies. Who doesn't love Leonardo DiCaprio? And here we have some of our judges who get the honor of tasting all the chili. Global's Caroline Deviney and Jenny Marshall from Yelp, who obviously has to come over and say hi. Best chili you've tried so far today?
Well, you know what? I actually don't know because we were blind tasting up there. So I'm really excited to find out which one was my favorite. I could describe it to you.
Describe.
Okay, it had really thick sour cream on the side, and it had some like ciabatta pieces. It was amazing, and the beans were perfectly roasted. Oh, it was so good. I want to go back for more.
And now I'm hungry. Well, lucky girl, great job. Thanks for chatting. Stay tuned. We're going to find out what Jenny ate after the break, plus learn all about the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation. Oh, isn't that nice? That is the River City Roundup mascot and Laura Godowski with the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we're on location at Churchill Square for the 24th annual Chilli Cookoff. The CFRs have returned to the city of the Canadian Finals Rodeo, and we're here to celebrate, get some chili, and talk all about rodeo. Now, Laura with the foundation, she's coming up in just a few minutes in the show. She's going to let us know what the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation does here in Alberta for everyone in the rodeo industry. Stay tuned for that information. But first, we meet a man from Leduc whose art reflects the kind of personal trauma that his colleagues experience in his day job. Shot TV's Tim Dancy has this one. Thanks for that, Tim. All right, grass grin, lip foliage, Mr. Tickler, facial fur, whatever you call it, it is back and it is everywhere. We're talking about the mustache. Movember has returned and even local athletes are getting in on the action. Here's Shot TV's Dave Dawson with your Go Sports Report. Excellent. Thanks for that, Dave. Laura, do you have any great mustaches in your life at the moment?
I think currently the mustache of all mustaches has to be Earl Clapstein's from Eddie's Menswear. Earl's mustache is massive, thick, and quite large.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. This is Laura Godowski with the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation, and you just had a phenomenal fundraiser this past weekend, your Black Tie Bingo Gala, and during the CFR, 50-50 proceeds go towards the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation. What does the foundation do here in Alberta?
The Cowboys Benevolent Foundation was established to help injured rodeo people, cowboys and cowgirls. They have trouble getting insurance, and so when they're hurt, they can't rodeo. When they're not rodeoing, they have no income. So the foundation was established in 1989 to give them financial support so when they're hurt, they can take the time to properly heal, get the medical attention and support they need so that when they go back to being on the rodeo circuit, they're healthy and ready to go.
With the injuries, it's not always cowboys. Sometimes it's cowgirls. Sometimes it's the rodeo clowns. You've helped people of all sorts in the industry. When you're helping someone, are we talking about medical care? Are we talking about paying their bills? How exactly are you helping them?
For us, it's financial assistance. So it's helping them pay their medical bills and giving them a little bit of a cushion so that when they need the time to heal, they've got the time to heal. Every request is different. Every situation is different. Most of the guys, I say guys and the girls, it's a couple of months to properly heal. So how do you get some financial assistance so that they can do that? We've had situations where they've been out for 6 months. That's a long time to be without an income.
How many people in the industry are you helping every year?
This year to date, we've helped 9. I hope that we get through CFR without having to help any. On average, we do about 10 or 12 a year. Since the foundation was established, we've helped over 225 families to the tune of $1.5 million. So Edmonton and the Capital Region have been hugely supportive with our 50-50 and our black tie bingo over the years.
There we go. So buy extra 50-50 tickets throughout the CFR this weekend. Laura, thanks so much. Do you want to join me for some chili?
Love some chili. Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Yeehaw! We got some gentlemen out in their business best and straw cowboy hats. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we're down here at Winston Churchill Square for the 24th annual Chilli Cookoff, and I am enjoying some delicious chili, or I've been waiting. It's still steaming. It looks fantastic. I don't want it in my teeth while I'm talking to the camera, so I'm being patient, but it does smell delicious. And look, there is Nicole Briggs, Miss Rodeo Canada. She was our special guest on the show the other day, and she will be passing the crown on Friday to the new Miss Rodeo Canada. Again, such a fantastic event. The whole city gets so excited when the rodeo is back in town. Look at all the cowboy hats and boots. Everyone's dressed up in their Western best and having a great time. Now, we have some very special coverage from the CFR, and Shaw TV's Alana Nolan has 7 minutes of CFR Rodeo Finals entertainment coming up right now. Thanks, Alana. And just a reminder that the 50-50 at the CFR all week goes to support the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation. And that brings us to our last segment. We want to know, what would you do if you won big? All right, it's time for round two. We're going to see what the Sutton Place Hotel is serving up. Yummy, yummy, your quintessential chili. Lots of beans in this one. Now, before I dig in, it's time for your on-the-go calendar. All right, that's the show. We've tried some amazing chili. We learned all about the Cowboys Benevolent Foundation, and we joined the rest of the city embracing the rodeo spirit. Don't forget to check out the CFR this week. Buy those 50-50 tickets and support the foundation. And as well, tune into Shaw TV every day because we will have highlights from the CFR. I've been your host, Dana Giesbrecht. I'm going to go eat some chili. We'll see you next time.